What's up, YouTube? Just got back from the shop. If you follow the shorts, you saw this fresh out of the oven, but we got the powder done on the Fender, and the new parts showed up in the mail today as well, so we rush job coated those. Doing black sissy bar, chrome strut rails, black mounting hardware, gloss black Fender. Dottie coated these. Well, actually I coated these, but she's anxious to put her bike back together. Bars are all dangling off the front end of this still, so we'll be trimming the wires. All I got left on this is cutting the heated grips that are no way ever going to make it back on this bike while I have it, at least. So we're just going to snip the wires, and then I'll figure out where those run down here and trace that at a later date. But for now, I'm going to throw you guys up in the corner, and we're going to time lapse this and have date night in the garage. Her favorite. Get you guys set up. New strut rails. These are what we wanted. Much heavier duty than the covers that we had on here before. Brand new chrome. These drop right in. So that's what we were looking for. To run back to the shop because I broke 4 drill bits trying to drill out that fender mount. This thing that I forgot about. So broke 4 of them here, got halfway through, broke a drill bit off in there. Used the drill press at the shop, chucked this up, cut it, cut right through, rechased the thread. So this is actually better than it was when we got it. Now we're wrestling the rest of these in, and while I was gone, Daddy put in all the rubber grommets here. So we still got the sleeves we're going to drop back in. And I showed her how to do a couple of the clips. She put the clips back in and got the taillight wired up and done. So I got one of the 3 triangle pattern bolts down here on the backside. Star washers on the bottom. These 2 hold the brake, and then there's one long bolt that's really hard to get to with the Phillips head up top that goes through, and this is what mounts to the fender brace that I had to drill out. Back to the music.
Well, howdy, y'all. Well, did you miss me? Go on and say I told you so. Yeah, now I know the straight life is a no-go. Yeah, I was wrong. I tried to get domesticated, but yesterday I finally couldn't take it. I was gone. I probably should have told my wife, but the minute I saw the light, I just dug out my boots and threw out the fanny pack, sold the fan and got my old Harley back, cranked up the bike and flew out the cul-de-sac, straight to the nearest bar. AC/DC on the jukebox, back in black. Got so drunk I was singing like a maniac, smoked so much I about had a heart attack. So it's a fact, the rascal is back. Got back, I ain't gonna lie. I dressed up in a suit and tie, pulled out the driveway 7:45. Yeah, in the morning. She started having baby fever. She made me trade my Harley for a Kia. Oh, help me, Lord. I saw my reflection in the minivan and thought, this ain't who I am. So I dug out my boots and threw out the fanny pack, sold the van and got my old Harley back, cranked up the back and flew out the cul-de-sac, straight to the nearest bar. AC/DC on the jukebox, back in black. Got so drunk I singing like a maniac, smoked so much I about had a heart attack. I woke up in someone's yard. The rascal is back. My mind that I'm a fool for leaving all I had. But then I think about it clear. Boy, I sure am glad that I dug out my boots and threw out the fanny pack, sold the van and got my old Harley back, picked up the bike and flew out the cul-de-sac. AC/DC on the jukebox, back in black. Got so drunk I singing like a maniac, smoked so much I about had a heart attack. So hang on to your hats. The rascal is back.
All right, well, that's a giant letdown. So I knew the fender was mismatched. Didn't really look into that one. So here's kind of where we're at. Fender's coated, everything's good. Seat all lines up, but the sissy bar fender struts. Stupid 92 year. This is specific to the fender. This is not the correct fender for this, which is why they had these stupid little caps on here. I don't know new bikes enough to pick up on that, nor the changes on the different year variances. So we got bolts here. These line up on one section of the fender. This doesn't drop down enough to fit and bolt up. And then I thought about trying to chopperize the thing and just cut this inner section out that we don't really need, jam all that down, and then clock the fender down. Well, I also needed the sissy bar mounts. These guys, which do fit this perfectly. So 92, 90 to 93, I think it is, on the sissy bar mounts. That is correct. The fender struts are correct. We just need a different fender. So instead of chopperizing and cannibalizing and drilling a bunch of holes and stuff, I think I'm actually just going to order a new fender. Fenders are cheap. And I have a powder coating shop, so that's not that big of a deal. Just kind of inconvenient in the scheme of we just wired up all the taillights and did all of that. But that's not too difficult to swap out and fix. So Evo's on pause until the brackets come in. Dottie's bummed because she wanted to see all this put back together. She's not used to working in the garage and having things not go flawlessly every single time like it does on the television. Oh well. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Sorry it's such a letdown of a video, but we will have new parts coming again. So I think it's like 80, 100 bucks or something for a rear fender. If I can get the right one with the right bolt stuff, then we can make it work and it'll at least be proper. My goal on this one is to try and keep it more of a bolt-on. I don't want to hack and weld and chop things and drill a bunch of holes and a bunch of different stuff. This is just a good running stock bike. I'd like to kind of sort of keep it that way. Obviously, it's got plenty of issues, but I'm still bummed. We'll catch you on the next one.